What's up, everybody? I'm Kyle.
I'm Corey.
And welcome to our shorts. So, we wanted to...
We've already... this is not a blind reaction.
No,
we were supposed to do this a while ago, but he ruined it.
Yeah, Jesus.
Just put it out there.
Oh, my God.
This was like on our release schedule for like 2 solid weeks. I kept moving it. But we're finally going to do it.
Yeah, apparently.
We're going to do on Kinetic Manifesto film.
Yeah.
We've gotten requests to do both of them, and I think that's where we kind of struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can talk about that afterwards.
Yeah, let's just talk about that afterwards.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So we'll jump into Kinetic Manifesto film. So the dancers are the Lab, which that's the name of their group.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the reason why I know that, besides researching it, was my wife is a huge fan of, I think it was World of Dance or So You Think You Can Dance? No, I think it's World of Dance.
Okay.
Well, a huge dance competition. Anyway, I think that they were in season 2, and I remember watching them. They're fantastic. And I believe that the marching band is actually a pretty famous professional marching band.
Nice.
The Blue Devils, I think. I got it confused because I was like, oh, maybe that's the marching band from like Duke University, but it's not.
Yeah.
So, and then this is actually filmed in that, it's not a drainage ditch. It's like the drainage tunnel in California, St. Ives, I think it is, and a lot of films have been filmed there.
A lot of stuff is every car chase scene in California.
The Italian Job was done there. I want to say that even like Terminator,
not Fast and Furious. I'm thinking Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah,
I think that Eleanor chase at the
car
end.
that goes through like a tunnel area that looks
Grand
like this.
Theft Auto has one like a part like this when you can run around. Anyway,
so it is neat that they got a lot of backing for this one. I'm laughing about something because I remember we had done a video recently and they were talking about, was it that? And we were talking about how Suga had come in and probably outdanced a lot of the people.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of feedback. They were like, well, he's not really a dancer. And he never really wanted to be a dancer.
No, even when he was doing when he started with BTS, I guess he's like, but I'm not going to dance.
I'm not going to dance. And from what I understand, a lot of them actually weren't dancers, but you couldn't tell. And maybe that's, 10 years of doing this, you get pretty good at it. But I will say that they look fantastic.
것을 breathe 네가 어둠 속 내 삶 소화 breathe 내가 나에게 하는 것들의 힘 넘어져도 다시 일어나 scream 넘어져도 다시 일어나 swim 언제나 우린 둘의 숨이 설려 내 눈앞에 땅이 닿을지언정 파묻히지 않는 내 삶부터 끌어내보낸 좀 We no matter We no matter who We no matter what 네가 뭐라
they do. I mean, I feel like this video just showcases a lot, and it's not real flashy. It's just dance, and them singing, and I actually enjoy that. Why are you laughing?
Because I love that ending.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, before the
dance break.
Yeah.
So we actually have a lot of stuff that we have done some research in this. I'm going to bring that up. But while I'm bringing that up, walk through why you didn't want to do. So what we were going to do is we were going to compare these music videos back to back. We were going to do on Manifesto Film that we just did, and then we were going to do on. And going into it, we thought that they were completely like separate.
Yeah.
And then you watched both of them
Back to back.
back to back.
Yes.
And I looked over and I was like, "How you doing?" He's like, So what was it about the second one?
So because I hadn't heard the song before, and I obviously hadn't seen the video before, but I've had friends tell me that this was their favorite song.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. And so I there was a lot of expectations going into it, and the way, because I watched the Manifesto first, right? And it was the way that it was shot, the way that it was done. I really loved how like it was hard hitting, it was raw. It I don't know, it fit the song to me.
Right.
And then immediately going into the second video, which is nothing like that at all. And I'm not knocking the second video. It just, in my mind, that song now fit that particular first video. And so watching the second video, I was fighting it the whole time.
And you're like, I haven't seen it, but it was like, from what I understand,
it's
it was
all like
very
fantasy.
cinematic.
It's all very cinematic, very fantasy, like very like, there's like some Game of Thrones elements in there. Just, I mean, that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
And it's really cool video. But again, since my brain was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And it didn't fit to me. Now, if I'd seen that video first, I guarantee you would have had the same type of reaction, because like I've never seen that before.
Right.
Where somebody's like, here's the video for this song. And it wasn't that
7
far
days.
apart. Yeah. It was like a week apart. Right. So, then releasing another one, I've never seen that done before. So, yeah, it had nothing to do with the fact that the video, because the video is really gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is really gorgeous. And it's just personally me, and maybe I'll give it another shot. But like, again, seeing the video again, having not watched it since the first time I watched it, it was like, it hit again, like, yep, that's exactly what that should look like. And it just, I don't know, that was weird for me.
So a couple of things that I found interesting about it. So RM had talked about this single on an interview, and he said, it's like a big diary for our past 7 years. It's kind of about how we could stumble from time to time, but we got back up. When we say on, it's like we are on or on air. It's like bring it on. We could imagine it as many different ways.
He was my favorite part of the video.
Right.
RM was. He was awesome in that video.
So one of our subscribers actually brought this up, and I didn't realize it at the time. So kudos to the subscriber. I cannot remember her name, and I apologize for that. But she said when you watch On, there's a lot of like psychology in it, or the meaning behind the song. And so I was like, well, let me do some research into it, and it is. So Carl Jung, according to Jung, the shadow, which they actually sing about in here, the shadow, is the animal side of a person's creativity, and it contains both creative and destructive energy. So it sounds a lot like the wolf theory of, you have two wolves that live inside of you, and one is good and one is evil. It just depends on which one you feed.
Yeah.
Other interesting facts I did notice in here, and I didn't pause it to bring it up, but JK actually has full sleeves. And this is one of the first videos that you get to see full sleeves of tattoos. And then Jimin actually has a tattoo on his hand, which you saw in here, and it says "Nevermind," and it's like a real tattoo. I think there was a tattoo on the face, but that wasn't a real one. But,
right.
I don't know how that's looked upon in South Korea, especially with idols.
Just tattoo in general?
With tattoos in general. Because I didn't know that JK had full sleeves.
I didn't know that either.
So the fact that he has full sleeves tattoos and you don't see them a lot, is it something that is widely accepted? Like here in the US, for the longest time, I remember up until maybe 10 years ago, tattoos were not really accepted, even in the workplace.
I think I'd say probably 20 years ago.
Shoot, I remember even 10 years ago, like I would have to have things covered.
Yeah.
In the workplace, and we weren't even.
I know what you're talking about. I thought it was longer than that.
And it may have been.
Yeah.
And I think we've progressively gotten better. It's kind of like facial hair. A lot of places don't do well with that.
Yeah, I know one company that doesn't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So a lot of really, really cool facts that come out of this video that they showcase in this video. I think for me, I really, really liked it because it really did just showcase this very, very beautiful wide set. And in this set, we're just going to showcase a kick-ass marching band, amazing dancers, and then BTS is just going to do their thing, and that's it. Nothing super fancy, over the top. And maybe that's why the second video for you didn't really pan out.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because the second video is like one of the most highest viewed music videos ever.
And if I guarantee you, if I try to watch it again, I will look at it differently because one, I wasn't expecting it,
right? And
then two, having just seen that in my brain, just I don't know.
Yeah, and I remember the words that came out of your mouth, and I don't think there was an appreciation for it. That's not it. I think it was. I was expecting this to be a completely different song.
Yeah. Or even a remix of it.
And it wasn't.
No,
it was the same song.
Exactly. I mean, dude, the same. I'm not sure if the moves were the same, but there's the same dance break. In there, but I think it's like in a village, something like that. But it was I'm like okay.
Well, we did it. Yeah. We finally got on to you. Love to know your thoughts. Again, I really, really liked the video. We had both seen this version of it. I'd never seen the second one. I'll probably just go back and watch it because I'm a huge fan of things being cinematic. But I can definitely understand, I'm going in with this great music video as the precursor, and then I'm like, oh, it's...
Dude, it short-circuited my brain.
Yeah, I know.
It ruined my afternoon because it was the video, but I just and I felt like I did something wrong. And I'm like, what is happening to me right now? So weird.
But love to hear your thoughts. Maybe there's more that we didn't pick out from the music video or that you want to talk about.
Or if you have any neat facts about the video that we didn't point out, or so obviously we didn't.
Or even
point out
the
everything.
actual music, the other cinematic music video.
Yeah. Stuff to look for, because we love that stuff. We love Easter eggs and stuff like that. So,
all right. Again,
what the hell is that?
It's the fan.
It's the fan.
It's going
to be one of them days.
It is.
My name's Corey.
I'm Kyle.
And welcome to our shorts. Peace.